we go.
Hi, I want to talk about how to clean your palette. And when your palette starts getting to look like this, it's sometimes nice to get in it and clean out the wells. This is just an average workday palette, but you can see, especially in like the yellow areas, I have a lot of blue that's set up in there. Even though I try not to contaminate it as I'm working, it does happen. So I'm going to go ahead and use another palette because I have my colors here for a painting I'm working on right now, so I'm going to leave that alone. But use my teaching palette, because I keep two, one for teaching and one for my studio. And the palettes, first of all, the palettes are labeled along the side. I keep my all of them labeled so it's easy to know which colors I have. And what I'll do is to wash it, just run it under the sink and have a wet paper towel, or a rag would be fine. Paper towels are a little easier. And I'm going to just take a stream of water and clear it out. And it freshens up the paint. I'm going to try the spray feature. And give it a little rinse. You don't have to take all of your paint out. It's still very good. And that's all I'm going to do. And basically drain it into the sink. And it is a bit of a messy job. It's not terrible, but it's a little bit messy. So I usually will wear some gloves with it, surgical gloves. And now I've got that drained out quite a bit, but it's still going to have residue. So what you can do is, again, take some fresh paper towel and clear out each well individually. So like right here, I've got a blob of blue paint, and I would completely clear that off. And with clean paper towel. So I'm going to do the yellow, since the yellows are notorious. So they've got the green in there. I'm going to take the paper towel and go in there and just wipe it off, just like that. And along the side, making sure you don't have any crossovers from one color to the next. And the tops and so forth. And that's it. You could let it dry out and your paints will still be good. To refill, what I'll do is put a blob of paint on top of that to refresh the color. But the paint that's underneath is still good. Unless you see it dried up and looking kind of strange, then I would go ahead and clear it out. But that's it. That's how to wash out your palette.